What's up, everybody? I was wanting to make a video on a portable live well that if you're like me and my dad, we're gonna be in a john boat, so you can't really put a 20 to 30 gallon live well. I've seen a couple people do different ones, like with coolers, but I'm gonna be striper fishing, so the most important thing is to have a round live well. And the way I'm doing this is I bought a kit which come with this, this, and this, and I bought this separate. So you have your overflow, which is an inch and a half, I believe. Then you have the bottom intake, which is going to go through and give circulation in the bottom. And then this is going to go in the top, which will give aeration in the top. And this is going to be the overflow hose. Like I said, it's an inch and 3/4, inch and a half, something like that. And it's bendable. So when you throw it over the side of the boat, you know it has some give. And this is the most, also a T, because you're going to put the T here and then run a hose going up to here and a hose going down here. And then your main line is going to come out and go hook to the bilge over the side of the boat. But what I bought was corrugated tubing, 3/4 inch, which is going to give me a bunch of give, and even on the inside it's flat. I don't think you can see that, but so water can pass through without restriction. And the biggest reason I was wanting to do this, like I said, is me and my dad couldn't come up with an idea, so I just made my own. Live Bait, I can't remember the exact name of the company, but they got like an oxygen aerator. The tank's like $1.99 without any plumbing, no nothing, which that's not going to keep gizzard shad alive. But you need a hole saw, and as you can see here, as I go through, I'm going to do each part so you can see. But I cut this for the drain, and that's when you're done at the day. You just pull the plug and bam, you can drain the tank. Which given, you could just probably throw it over the side of the boat. And I'm going to try to go through and show you each piece, actually showing what it looks like done, and go through each step. And then I'll probably, if I have time, I'll show it completely run like out of the bathtub. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, I've got the Okay, I've got the bottom drain installed. As you can see there, close to the bottom. Another important factor, I forgot to mention this, but see where the hell is it at? Is just like with aquariums, if you're like sealing a tank, something that's safe for the fish that won't hurt, and this is permanently waterproof. And this is very important that you get GE silicone 1 clear waterproof. It's cheaper. I have no idea how much marine sealant would be, but I'm pretty certain it's probably this, but in a different tube. But I also took sandpaper where it was at and roughed it up just to get a better surface area for the silicone to hit it. But you'll have, like I said, you'll have the overflow here, and it will stick out, and which it should be somewhere along the, about right there. And then you'll have the overflow above that. But I'm gonna drill a couple more holes, and I'll be right back. Okay, here's the bottom intake completely installed. Like I said, give enough room so you don't hit it and stupid stuff like that. And I got it on the opposite side of the drain, and as you can see, it's angled up a little bit. In order for it to be straight up, I was kind of wanting to be more down, but I guess that'll push more scales up to the top of the overflow. So I will start on the overflow next. Okay, here's the top spray bar. Another thing I was going to say is that hose, the blue hose, the clamps, and the silicone I got at Lowe's. But it's a lot cheaper. Don't go to a boat store. Go on eBay. I got the 500 Johnson Bill pump for $23.99 shipping. The top spray bar with a valve, so you can turn it, turn it up or down, however you like it, was $9.99 free shipping. And then this kit that had the bottom intake, the overflow, and the drain. I think I can try to remember. All in all, now I bought the trash can from a restaurant store, uh, like a restaurant supply store. Like Lowe's don't have it. Home Depot, I guess you might be able to special order it, and it might be cheaper that way. But I think the trash can was $30 with shipping and everything. All in all, without the hoses, the T, the clamps, everything with this 10-gallon brute trash can and the kit was $97. Uh, Plus all the extra parts for the hoses, the clamps, the silicone was right at $42. So in essence, I got about $150 in this, and I'll have to buy some clamps for the battery for the bilge, but other than that, you can build a complete system for about $150, which I mean, just the tank, online, whether you get it, I don't think Graybill even makes a 10, but for a John boat that's portable, uh, you can't beat 150. Like I said, just the tank with the ones I was looking for was $200 without no plumbing, no nothing. But like I said, it's coming along pretty good. You won't be able to keep that many shad, but like I said, you're in a John boat, so you're kind of limited to, if you got a bigger boat, 16 to 18, yeah, you could probably put like a 20 or 30 or even bigger. But I'll keep going, and I'm getting ready to put I went ahead, since I had the hole saw on here, I went ahead and put the top aerator. So now I'm getting ready to do the overflow. Okay, I just installed the overflow. Try to keep it away from the handle so I could, have room. Hole saw is a little big. When I put it in, these fit really good, but this one wasn't cooperating, so I siliconed the crap out of it. So, like I said, the blue hose will hook here and go over the side of the boat, and the T will be right here, and I'll have a hose coming up to the T, and then on the other side of the T it'll go up to the spray bar, and then the T will go this way with that corrugated hose out to the bilge. So I'm gonna let this set overnight, and which it'll seem like a second to y'all, but I'll let this set overnight and I'll get back to it tomorrow. Okay, I got a little bit farther. There's the T in place. And then here's the hose, flexible. And you just throw this part over the boat. Like I said, you just take the wire and run it along the line, and tape it to the hose. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet with this. I'm gonna have to add extra wire regardless, and I guess I'm gonna try to heat shrink it. That way it's waterproof, and probably silicone it too. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet, but here is what it looks like so far. You got the overflow, spray bar. So I'm almost done. Just a little bit more and I'll be finished. And then we can test it out. Okay, here's the completed Livewell. It's got all the pipes, all the radiator clamps. And as you can see, I taped the cord all the way up the hose. Then I used electrical wrap. Just keep it neat. You don't have to have that, but just use black tape or whatever. And then the battery clips, you can get them cheap at Walmart. And here's something real important: they never put a long enough cord on the bilge pump, and I had to put connections on it. What I used was liquid tape. That way it's you know, it's rubber and it's waterproof. And then I still put black tape over it. But there's the overflow. I'm gonna go try it out now and see how it works. I ain't tried it yet, so I guess we'll see. Okay, here's the test so y'all can see it working. I done it just a second ago. It looks like it's working pretty good. So here, I'll turn it on. There's a little bit of water down there, and I'll fill it up. I'll show you here. Like I said, you got the intake down there and the spray bar here. Takes it a minute to fill up. Sorry, I didn't have the spray bar on. Taking a minute to fill up. Yeah, it's kind of fast when it first starts, but it slows down the more water it gets in it. And it's getting pretty close to the overflow. As you can see now, it's not as strong as it was. So let's get it close to the overflow and you'll see it dip down here in a second. There it goes. So all in all, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, I also have a sponge filter that you use for aquarium, and as you can see here, it's not. Is it leaking from that thing again? Yeah, it's leaking from that thing. Okay, I fixed the leak. I had a leak on the overflow there. It was leaking. So I got it fixed, but here's it completely running. None of the other fittings are leaking or anything, but seems to be going pretty good. But I'm gonna have a aquarium filter, a sponge filter with a sponge filter with portable battery operated thing. So we'll have to wait and see how good that does. But I'll add that to the video later. And thanks for watching. I hope this helps you guys, because I couldn't hardly find any info on it. So like I said, I hope this really helps y'all to kind of show what to do in a small John boat. Thanks again.